Hello everyone, welcome back to the stream. She's so beautiful, I know, thank you. I work hard to look this beautiful. Welcome back to the stream everyone. Oh my god, it's Zoro, big fan. Hello Nev, Hans, Zoro, Pika, Debbie, hello, it's been a bit. Your Space Cap Bolo, big fan. So many daddies, oh bye, alright. Chat, I have not looked at the thing fully yet. I have seen a few people sharing a few pictures of it, so I might have an idea. And obviously, I saw the thumbnail. That's likely the cryo icon. Looks like they are going with the tall female route. I'm getting good with that one. Alright. So, I will be watching that promotional video, PV, in just a little bit. After I finish this thing. What do you think about it so far? Is it meeting on your expectation? So what we're gonna do today is that I just want to look at the video and see which are the characters that I like first. I'm gonna turn off my meta brain. I'm just gonna straight up look. Alright, who do I like among this? Then after we're watching it a few times, let's be honest, a few times, appreciating all the visual aspect of the video, then we're gonna try to look at some visions for the characters and potentially look at some leaks, roadmap leaks that we have seen in the past and compare them. See how that does. It's meeting all of your expectation. You wanna get your hands on the males? Then work hard for it. Get those Bremodems together! And then you shall.
Skyward! Scatter!
What's the music? I'm choosing some classical music and some background music today. Yeah, or casual music in general. Some melancholy mood.
Skyward! Scatter!
Seems fitting to me. Obviously, maybe I'll watch the video later and realize is a jovial vibe that would change accordingly. What's that one song? What's that one Russia meme song?
Scatter!
Rah rah Rasputin. We got a 4:5 ratio in gender somehow. The hospital enjoyers gotta eat good with this one. Hello, UA. You fall in love, Odori? At first sight, oh my god, I'm seeing all these names being thrown out. Alright. Are they gonna appear in banner order, chat? Alright, shit. I'm thinking about meta again. I gotta shut that shit off. 4 males, 5 females, alright.
Skyward!
Media! God damn, okay. Alright, I'm gonna do this as fast as possible. Hold on, chat, hold on to my artifacts.
Skyward!
Oh, the woman have no skirt.
Why don't we try something like this?
You know what? That's honestly refreshing to hear. What? Okay. I am probably excited.
Skyward! Scatter!
And I believe they also do the thing similar to previous nations where they post a picture of the characters and the VA, right? With character name, all that stuff. Now, there's probably gonna be some star asterisk there. I think that probably not all the characters who appeared in trailer gonna be playable, which is gonna be similar to Capitano appearing in Natlan trailer, but end up parking his ass down. Alice appearing in the nod-krai trailer, but end up going played with her husband instead. So there's that. Maybe I'm gonna skeptically think that there's at least one character in the PV not being playable. We want to play guess the unplayable, chat. Guess the unplayable character.
Let's ride.
How's the design of the cry? Oh, I don't know. Yeah, hold on. So yeah, we're gonna watch it together. Give me a moment. You gotta finish my daily artifact first. No short skirt. Well, I'm fine with them going. Okay. Sandrone is gonna be the last short skirt character we're ever gonna have, and everyone. I'm actually fine with both pants and long flowing skirt. By the way, I'm fine with both of that. W stalling is big, right? Stalling, chat, we're stalling. Now, to be fair, I'm trying to stall as fast as possible here. 200 clicks per minute. Big stall, chat. Quit stalling, I'm trying, chat. We gotta get there. We gotta get to the no stall zone.
Master Scorch,
All right.
which will it
Finish
be?
this.
The skirt now shorter? What?
All right.
Just realized you got to do round today. Alright. I know it, chat. Gotta probably get hyped, get ourselves ready for what's coming. And I am certainly prepared for all those characters to snuggle tightly into my account. Mind you, no, I'm gonna steal all of your lucks.
Skyward.
Stop it, I'm stalling.
Flame.
Stop it. Dad, we're stalling with this one.
Skyward. Scatter.
Dad, put the timer on. You have something rare? Do I want to see it? Of course I want to see your rare pictures. I'm trying my best. You hear? I'm trying my best.
Rev the engines. Rise with the sun. All right.
Take your yay build. I'm sure it's gotta be very yay worthy. Give me your UID,
Let's ride.
and then we can take a look at it after the PV, mind you. Because we have reserved that stalling spot for the PV already. Oh my god, what did I click? The stalling will only go so far, chat.
All right.
There's a point that stall will become unacceptable. I'm gonna go to the bathroom, bye chat. Sorry. I am a man of my word. Determination and sheer fucking will. How many aura are there, chat? Are you winning? Oh yeah. We are having our first look into Snezhnaya today. So they've just, for the people not following up with Genshin social media, they have just published a video with all the characters, well, not all, but a lot of characters from the next region. So after I'm done stalling with the stream, we're gonna take a look at that video and see all the beautiful characters that they have prepared for us, so they can wring us dry from our Primo Gem, wishing resources. That's what we're gonna do. See how they gonna capitalize capitalism out the shit out of us.
Bring it.
I love getting capitalism, chat. The one you most high for is Pulcinella? Well, you and half of the world. I come back with bad news, failed to finish exams, not panic attack, and threw away everything. Exercise is very doable. I'm sorry to hear that, my friend. Well, what is done is already done. And you cannot fix it anymore, so I would say possibly reflect and learn a lesson for next time and do better next time. Until then, enjoy the precious time that you have after you're done with the exam and reset mentally. I hope you're gonna do better. Make yourself proud. Chat, we're done! The stalling is done! Alright, here we are. Stalling is done, chat. Stalling is done.
Skyward! Scatter!
Let's take a look. Turn off music. Here's the trailer. Alright. Here we go, chat. Chat, the stalling is complete. We have properly hyped ourselves up for this trailer, and now is the time for us to climax. I mean, for all of our waiting, our culmination across the year to reach its climax the past week. Here we go. Full screen. And make sure that the video audio is enabled. You're still doing the round! Well, shit! Okay. Hi there.
Heard that
Is this
the rules that govern this world
an opera singer?
are all essentially curses. So to live by the rules
Yeah,
means
yeah.
to suffer under the sum of all
She's pretty.
curses.
That's the boy. That's the
Are
boy.
you talking about the snowstorms or Project
That's the
Stooja?
boy from the previous
Or
teaser. Well, he looks a lot more 5-star now, actually. In the teaser, he looks a little bit 4-star. Wow, that is extremely detailed. What the hell?
Lilac makes a move.
Who got paid to animate all of that shit in the background? Ganyu, hi? Yaneri Ganyu? Is that the singer again? Or is that a different character? That's a different character! Oh my god, wait. I thought that was... No, that's not a wing ear. That's not similar to Linnea. That's a different type of character. Okay, that's fine. So, why are you shooting her?
There's
Oh,
only two
hello,
options.
NPC looking guy. Hi, please, number 2.
Either we overthrow the rules,
Yeah. Yeah, okay. Is that still Flint's number 2, right?
Were you going to say follow them? Get used to them?
Big Bear! Big Bear! Ooh, okay. Flint's number 2 is a droid. Maybe they are showing different character now.
We find a way to transcend the rules.
Alright. Show me more!
Regarding the motion to extend
Hello, Mozzarella!
Project Stooja, if there are no further
Hello!
objections.
I have an objection.
Big nose! Oh, hello.
Me
Chad
too.
and Sandroni.
Checked.
Is that a playable character or is that an NPC? The girl that says object.
Oh
Yeah,
my.
dude. Notorious boyfriend. Hi, hello. What?
The area.
A pixie?
And it is our honor to
Okay.
serve the Saritsa.
Okay. Oh, are we gonna encounter a lot of people that are mythical creatures? Yeah, alright, okay.
Forgive the
I love... Fuck, I was gonna say I love the dress, but then also...
Join this private discussion.
It's actually a short skirt. What the fuck?
Compared to the
Is that a pants though? Hot guy story, hello.
This is a piece
What's this?
of edge.
Snezhnaya they look? I think they look sneak into Snezhnaya, chat.
Wait, the Krasnik's torch?
Our resident male Sid Lally of Snezhnaya. There she is. They're gonna reserve it for last.
And then
Wait,
the
what?
heavenly principles
Is that
spoiled your
Runova?
love.
What? Yes, that is Runova. I thought they gonna show the Grail icon. Okay. Is she gonna be the one character that's not playable this year in the trailer?
Mother?
Who's this guy?
I almost doubt whether it was ever true at all.
That's our Grail icon? Chat, is that our Grail icon? Is she Elsa? What? Chat, she's Elsa!
One should not throw fragile driftwood to a drowning person,
Yeah.
nor give the illusion of warmth to those freezing to death.
Oh. A new glow up? She got a glow up already?
The real enemy is the blessings given by deluded gods.
Fight! We got a guilty gear that shit? Heavens or hell. Fight! That's the Gnosis, yeah. That's all the Gnosis she's been collecting. Where's the pyro? Show me the pyro.
Good move.
That's the pyro Gnosis.
Still,
There
I
we
do
go.
hope you truly understand the nature of the game you're playing.
Who the hell is that supposed to be? Who's that supposed to be?
Still, I do hope you truly understand the nature of the game you're
Wait. Is that gold? Is that granddaughter?
Still, I do hope you truly understand.
Oh my god. I mean, they don't have to focus on that,
Still,
but okay.
I do hope you truly understand the nature of the game you're playing.
Goddamn. Okay. But where's the Easter off, chat? Is there Easter off at the end? Did they leave that for the end? They show Ronova. They show Ronova. They show granddaughter. They don't show Easter off. They don't show, what's her name? Asmodee. Huh.
I do hope you truly understand the nature of the game you're playing.
Alright, chat. Alright. Let me look at chat real quick. There was Vozianis. I think that's probably her, right? Or maybe this is her. I'm not sure. I think this may be the Hydro girl. Or that. Oh wait, they should publish the thing that has all the characters' names as well, right? Yeah, I'm gonna try to pull that up so I know what you're referencing as well. They probably post it on X. Yeah, thank you. I can also look at this, don't worry. There we go. They officially posted. They did it last year as well. Okay, so this is Vodyanitsa. I'm gonna try to place my camera in a way that does not cover it. Your messages are not sending. Make sure you hit send. Vodyanitsa. Cool. I think that's likely the cryo support. That's likely the cryo support. Alosha. This is probably the electro support. Odette. I like her. I like her design. I like her design. That's like probably what Ganyu would have if she released 5 years later. Valerie. Alright, I'll just call him that. Valerie. Flint's number 2. That's our Flint's number 2. He turns into a bear or something. Pusinella. Alright. He's not gonna be playable. I'm calling it right now. He's the non-playable among this cast. Pantalone will need another rework before he would become playable. Like right now, he looks good for an NPC, but not good enough to be a playable character. Sandrone. Alkino. Vesna. She looks 5-star. Yeah, her design looks 5-star. However, this makes me pause because her design kind of looks a little bit too similar to the NPC designs. They probably have to distinguish her somehow to the NPC from the NPC. Danica, she's very 4-star looking. Noi, you mean they look number 2? Yeah. Vesna's pun on Vesper. What is Vesper supposed to be? Midya. Anastasia Feodorova Snezhnaya. God damn! Her entire family name is here. They made sure that we know she's Anastasia Feodorovna Snezhnaya. Alright? God damn. Okay. My eyes queen. Hello? A type of wasp? Sure. Alright, that let's not let the meta stuff fill our mind just yet. Let's just appreciate this for a few more times, because holy shit, we've been waiting a year long for this. We've been waiting a month long for this, a week long. The entire last week of me is Snezhnaya waiting room, chat. Let's kick all the meta stuff, meta slave out of our mind. Just enjoy the music, the scenery, the characters' designs.
I've heard that the rules that govern this world are all essentially curses. So to live by the rules means to suffer under the sum of all curses.
Hello, Aoi.
Are you talking about the snowstorms? Or Project Stuja? Or the Tsaritsa?
Alright, hold on. Let me actually listen to the words as well.
I've heard that the rules that govern this world are all essentially curses. So to live by the rules
Chat.
curses.
Fuck! I got meta again. Fuck! Alright, chat. This is the only thing I mentioned, and then I'll stop. This is Cryo Electro, by the way, chat. This is supposed to represent she's a Cryo Electro support. Move on. Fuck! I let meta mind take over again.
So to live by the rules means to suffer under the sum of all curses.
Are you talking about the snowstorms or Project Stuja? Or the Tsaritsa?
Let's go. Before Lilith.
That is beautiful. Whoever takes the time to paint all of that, respect. They don't need to do all that with trailer. They did. The way I don't like the way they animate her mouth a lot, because an opera player, an opera singer is supposed to. It doesn't look like she's singing opera. It doesn't look like she's singing opera. An opera singer will open their mouth extremely big and sing from their throat. This does not look like opera singing. Like normally you sing like la la, but for opera you do la la la. This does not look like it.
If it's true that rules are curses,
Just a very little nitpick.
there's only two options.
So who's this NPC supposed to be?
Either we overthrow the rules,
Alright, who versus bear? Let's go!
were you going to say follow them? Get used to them?
I am not paying attention to the words on the screen again. I'm gonna assume that the hoop guy is someone from like the outside kind of resistance
find a
force,
way
and the bear guy is someone
the
from the like chlorine bodyguard.
Regarding the motion to extend Project Stuja, if there are no further objections.
I have an objection!
Me too!
I object!
That looks extremely detailed for an NPC. Well, but not enough to be a playable character. I guess they are making NPCs looking pretty good these days. They are actually short NPC. I guess this person may be a similar race to Pusinella.
Me too!
I object!
Oh my.
Search the area! We are the Drushna, and it is our honor to serve the Tsaritsa.
Yeah, she looks Foster.
Forgive the intrusion. Mind if I join this private discussion?
Compared to the
It looks like she's entering a different dimension with this. There's something with the trains. There's definitely something with the trains. I think I've seen it from the previous trailers as well.
compared to the eons gone by. This is a peaceful age.
How did they convert the look into a Snezhnaya enjoyer? Our resident nerd?
Wait.
That's gonna tell us about a lot of lores.
And then
And then?
Principles spoiled our love.
And then? What's she reading? Oh. What did she cut away though? What was the part of the picture that was torn away? Also, who can cut a piece of paper so precisely like that? Alright, fine. Third descender? Huh.
Mother?
I almost doubt whether it was ever.
You know what? That would make sense.
True
Yeah,
at
that
all.
would make sense. So she cannot touch anyone. All right, fair enough. Is her child still here though? Is this supposed to be this boy? Hold on, let me look at the hair color again. Is this supposed to be this boy? It looks slightly different. What's the eye color? It looks slightly different. No, he's not. He's not. All right.
Mother?
You get vexed, sir. You and me both. Share? Shake it. The boy's cat and eyes? Fair enough.
One should not throw fragile driftwood to a drowning person, nor give the illusion of warmth to those freezing to death. Death is not the enemy of love.
Yeah? We're fighting the shades with this one?
Is the blessings given by deluded gods.
Alright, hold on. So let's count 7 of them. Electro. That's a Nemo, right? It's probably a Nemo. It looks kind of weird. That's a Pyro, yes. And so she did end up getting Pyro. And that's probably Cryo and Dendro. No, that's the Cryo. So what is this? Oh, Hydro and Dendro. Right. So that's Cryo. I'm missing one though. Where's the Geo one? Is that supposed to be Geo or Pyro?
Good move.
I'm a bit torn. Is this supposed to be Geo or Pyro? Okay, so that's Geo. Okay, fair enough, I guess. The color looks weird here. It looks a little bit more orange than yellow, but it can honestly be either. How does the... I need to look at the visual of the Pyronosis. Genshin. Gnosis. Hold on. Yeah, a demo. Oh, that's Geo. Alright, fine. Electro. I guess we never saw... They have already updated this. Nice. I guess we never saw the Dendro and the Hydronosis. The Pyronosis looks like this. I see. Okay. And this is the Cryonosis. Very well. So Pyronosis is still missing in action.
Still, I do hope you truly understand the nature of the game you're playing. All right, fair enough. Now,
Finally, we watch one more time for me mostly, so I can hear all the dialogue without fanboying all over the place. And I just try to pay attention to a little bit of lore this time. Check, yeah, you know what? Alright, sure, we can do that real quick. Attack, great, very cool. And this is a total of 23 crit with 5 attack percent. This is a pretty nice build. Make sure that... Wait, is it necessary? I cannot remember. No, actually, it's not that necessary to level up her talents anymore these days. This is extremely good, great ratio right here. Nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nice. This can use a little bit of improvement. This piece. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is a really nice feather. Oh, sorry, flower. Nice. Good build. I'm actually turning the video off. Congrats on getting that flower. Generally, that is a pretty nice place for a off-field DPS build. Flowers 50 crit value, congrats.
I've heard that the rules that govern this world are all essentially curses. So to live by the rules means to suffer under the sum of all curses.
Are you talking about the snowstorms, or Project Stuja, or the Tsaritsa?
Curses?
Let's go. Before Lilac makes a move.
Lilac? Who's Lilac supposed to be? Is this Lilac? Oh wait, no, we saw all the name actually. I don't think her name is Lilac. It still bugged me. It doesn't sound like the sound is coming out of her mouth.
If it's true,
It's
that
very
rules
jarring.
are curses, well then, there's only 2 options.
You just got it? Nice.
Either we overthrow the rules.
Still cannot get over how bad she is at chess. You know what? I respect that. It's something that I do not notice, but it's probably something that the people in the play chess a lot will notice. Just like little nitpicks that I have at the opera singer.
Were you going to say follow them? Get used to them?
Hold on, what did she say?
If it's true that rules are curses, well then, there's only 2 options.
2 options, yeah.
Either we overthrow the rules, or...
So the hook boy and the little girl that narrates
Get used to them?
seems to be of the same faction. Later, are we?
We find a way to transcend the rules.
Alright.
Regarding the motion to extend Project Stuja, if there are no further objections.
I have an objection!
So what is Project Stuja supposed to be?
Object!
So the people of Snezhnaya is conflict over something.
Oh my.
Is this that's probably to proceed with
We are the
Sarissa
Drusna. It is
overthrowing
our
the
honor
shades,
to
right?
serve the Sarissa.
Forgive the intrusion. Mind if I join this private discussion?
Compared to the eons gone by, this is a peaceful age.
So this dude has been around for a long time, I assume, from what it said.
Wait, the Kresnik's torch?
Snezhnaya's freezing? Well, it seems so. Huh. Hold on.
Wait, the Kresnik's torch?
Sarissa, better not touch anything! Ma'am! You're freezing your nation!
The heavenly principles spoiled our love.
Big Eye saw it. No, I thought we can see something. But this is just the kid's hand. Yeah, it would be interesting if they sneak something in here from the person that's not. We can all see. Yeah, that's just the kid's hand holding a toy. Or flower.
Mother?
I almost doubt whether it was ever true at all.
Yep, she just killed her child.
One should not throw fragile driftwood to a drowning person.
Let it go!
Nor give the illusion of warmth to those freezing to death.
She gonna burst out singing any moment now.
The real enemy is the blessings given by deluded gods.
Good move. Still, I do hope you truly understand the nature of the game you're playing.
God damn, chat. My inner child is pleased. I am sated with all the waiting we've been through. Alright, let's do it. You don't understand what Gnosis is doing on the board. What contract was only made his Gnosis only stayed on the board and not every other Gnosis beside Cryo. Who is the White King and why is it off the board? Did someone lose the game? If not, why is the game getting continued after the king is eliminated? We can take a look at it. I think the Gnosis are supposed to be chessboard, I guess. Chess piece, sorry. Is there really meaning?
Good move.
I don't exactly think there is meaning to this chessboard. It's more of a representation. When Sarissa is meeting with granddaughter, like, all right, you got Gnosis. All right, we have a chessboard. Let's play a representative game while we are discussing things. Just like in every smart guy TV show ever, there's likely a meeting of the hero and the villain, and they just randomly whip out a chessboard for nothing when they are talking about other things. it's supposed to be cinematic and representative of the situation, but I'm sure that the noses can be used for a different purpose rather than just being played on a chessboard. The camera is majestic. I agree. Also, they have taken a damn lot of care
To death. Gods.
to make the Sarissa extremely detailed and beautiful.
Good move. Still, I do hope you truly understand the nature of the game you're playing.
Alright, here we go. So this is what Pika sent me. I'm gonna just forward it to chatting channel. Alright, here we are. How do I make this out? How do I color these? View details? How do I color these? I guess I will download it or something, then I can color it. Download it real quick. Snezhnaya characters liking. Is there a way for me to edit this? Oh, right here. I guess this will do. Okay. Red means... Alright, green means polling. Sure, we'll go with that. Are your message not visible? I would like to not show a... happen to show a private message onto stream. Just because people often send me their login details in private message. That's just something I do avoid to show on stream. Accidents happens. Oh, your YouTube message? Yeah, I don't think that's that deep. Polling? Duh. I need this to be... hold on. This is the color. There we go. I'm trash. There we go. Hold on. Oh, the decision is very easy for me. There we go. 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 You know what? Maybe. Yeah. Decisions very easy. Don't even have to try. Maybe. 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 Yeah. There we go. Alright, I can go full into Constellation this time. I'm a very simple person, chat. I love them. I love them pulling out a lot of daddies for the daddy enjoyers. That's fine for me. I'm going to go for constellations for the mommy. Bro just casually skips every male character. The decision is made for me. It's easy. I don't even have to think. Skip the dragon? Exactly. Is she a hot female dragon? I guess not. So among the female characters, only Sarissa design and the Yandere Ganyu design really stands out to me. She is cute, but she's not a tall mommy. She is a tall female, but her design is meh. She is cute, she's not a tall mommy. It is fully as you would expect, chat. There's nothing out of the ordinary here. God damn. Oh yeah, I mean, this is what I would pull if I have only one account. This is what I would pull if I only play my main account. Now, on my secondary account, I'll pull some more characters, but it's not gonna be informative if I'm gonna just put green for everyone, right? Because on my I have 3 accounts and I'm likely able to pull a lot of characters anyway, so I can have a lot of characters to play with and test the mechanic of, so I can help people. Doesn't mean that I would like to pull them if I have a choice. Live versus Dev gonna go crazy? Yeah. Where is Ronova and Ryan Daughter in here? Hello? Where the hell is Ronova and Ryan Daughter? So I can take a few more greens in here. Where are they? In fact, I think at least one among Ronova or Rhino is gonna be playable. And I think this guy is not playable. This guy is going to need to fight tooth and nail to be playable. He's gonna need a new model design. If we are going to have him playable, likely it's gonna be a 0.6 or 0.7 patch, and then they revamp his model or something. Then he could be playable. They better be playable soon. Soon, chat, soon. See you, Pika. Save as copy. Pull decision. You're interested in that child character? Is so cool. I think you missed a chance to pull him. You have to pre-register 5 years ago to pull him. If you have not done that, yeah, you're running out of slots.
The rules that govern this world are all essentially curses. So to live by...
Alright, chat. Let's take a look at this from a meta-build perspective. Hold on. Snezhnaya character. Where did I save that to? Hold on. Where did I save this to? Save as... Oh. There. There we go. This could also be good. Oh, tier list. I love tier list. All right, hold on. We gotta finish with this. We gotta finish with this before we move on. How many eyes do I have? What do you mean, how many eyes do I have? I'm a very simple person. Cry Archon. Yeah. Giao phù hả? This character is a maybe. This character is a maybe. This character is a maybe, and this character is extra row, extra row, extra row, extra row, extra row. There we go. Hopefully this is helpful, chat. What else is there for me to say? You know what? I'm gonna put this character lower. For this character, I'm gonna put this character a little bit higher. I'm gonna need Ronova and Rhinoda to be here, and then both Ronova and Rhinoda gonna be on most pool row. What Yanissa was asked, in your opinion? Yeah, absolutely. We are all allowed to have our opinion. Priorities? Priorities. Sarisa is not playable because she mom. That's true. Okay, meta build it up, chat. Meta build it up. No more law enjoyer, no more aesthetic enjoyer. We all about meta in here, chat. So, okay, this is Vodyanitsa. Okay, this character's name is Alyosha. Hold on. Alyosha. Aliosa. This is Odette. Now she looks clearly cryo, right? Is she wearing a vision somewhere? This is Valerie. Where's the dude? Valerie. Yeah, that's the guy. There we go. Valerie. Danica. Vesna. Vesna. Sounds kind of like her voice. What's her name? Navia. Sounds kind of like Navia. Oh, that is Cryo Lynchpin? Uh-huh. Okay, so... Oh, Vodyanissa is actually Hydro. I see it. Okay, some people are posting pictures. Vodyanissa is a Hydro character. Interesting. So this is Red Herring. This is the Cryo looking color and Electro looking color. Will she actually work with those elements though? Vesna is Stellar Sewer. This is the Cryo Lynchpin. That's Vesna. Oh yeah, there it is. There it is. Okay. Oh, is this the character we're gonna get? Actually, the order, we don't know yet. We don't know the order. Odette has a Lynchpin. This looks Cryo. Another Cryo Lynchpin. Okay. Okay. That's a lot. Oh, this is a Nemo Lynchpin. My bad. This is a Nemo Lynchpin. And this is Cryo Lynchpin. So that's gonna be our Anemo Stellar Sword DPS. And Odette is 7.0. Oh boy! Oh boy, okay. That's one of my pool character. Sure. Odette, let's go. She's gonna be 7.0. Where's Odette? Where's the girl? Where's the... Yep, Yandri Ganyu. Where is she? There we go, Cryo Linchpin. This is gonna be a 7.0 character. Oh, that seems hypocylinder equivalent for Stellar. Sure. Are they all gonna Stellar? If it's a linchpin, which is the four-shaped 4-point star shape, then they're gonna be able to enable Stellar reaction. If it's just gonna be, for example, where's the vision?
Let's go.
The Tsuri forms?
The sum of all in this world.
Where did they see it? Where did they see it?
Going to say,
I have that group, but there is this picture. If it's just a regular vision like this, then they cannot enable a Stellar reaction. If it's just a regular reaction or vision looking. We see a vision is a 4-star. Does not necessarily mean it's a 4-star. I think there can be a 5-star character that cannot enable a reaction as well.
Search the area! We are the Drushnaya.
Before the gunshot? Sure. Where's
two options. Well then, true that rules are curses.
What is that? Oh wait, that's actually the same character. Wait, that's actually... Oh wow. I'm so blind, chat. That's actually the same character.
Thinking about
I'm so fucking blind, chat.
If it's true that rules are curses, well then, there's only two options. Or, where are you going to... We find a way to transcend the rules.
I see Baffled Zero Nova. Yeah, I did not expect to see her. I guess it's kind of the time that we should see more of the shades, I guess.
Regarding the motor objective.
Serve the Saritsa.
Intrusion.
Can we see a vision from this character?
Mind
No.
if I
Probably
join
behind.
this private discussion?
Compared to the
What Noi does? Who's Noi again? Who's Noi? Oh, this guy. XDD. Dilo, right. And Midya. Noi and Midya. Fair enough.
This is a peaceful age. Peaceful.
Zero vision scene.
Eons gone by.
I mean, I guess it's kind of pyro, but they can also just change it up.
Compared to the eons gone by.
That kind of looks like fire effect too. I'm not entirely sure. Is this guy supposed to be... This color of fire looks somewhat similar to Alekino's fire.
This is a peaceful age.
torch?
Part of it, so perhaps, probably. Yeah, the maid can be anything. I don't think we can really see anything from that. Is this electro? There is no clear sign at all. It's probably a vision behind him.
Wait,
If noise, pyro, web, DPS, could be melt, and they just power grip characters. Could be.
Resnic's torch?
Could be overload. Could be anything really. I don't think we can have a conclusion right now. We got our first playable Hexenzaku with nod-krai. May you get a first playable shade here.
The principles spoiled our love.
I think so. I think they are just not putting these characters in these kind of neat visual because the shades have already been introduced before, so they don't need to introduce them again. But I think it's still likely that at least one of the shades can be playable. I think they may have Gold Rhino Daughter be playable. And have Ronova be a character that's playable later.
Mother?
For mid, yeah, there's a blur yellow on his back. Okay.
I almost doubt whether it was one.
Alright, very cool.
Nature of the game you're still.
This looks more resemblance of an outfit or a fully fleshed out model for playable character. I know, we're looking at her chest chat. It's okay. This is the only shot of her outfit. But I think this is more in line with a playable character than this. Right? We're just looking at their chest, by the way. Why is there no other shot of their outfit? Okay, where are the other shots of their outfit? Hello?
Gods, new enemy.
I mean, from behind, Ronova looks very generic. I don't really... Maybe this could be a playable outfit, actually. No.
Is the
Yeah, this could be a playable outfit. Yeah, I guess.
the real enemy
Crazy analysis.
is the blessings given by deluded gods.
Ronova's gonna be the bottom line support. Chat, just. Hello, Nakiri. Those shots are the only unit. Sure.
Good move. Still, I do hope you truly understand the nature of the game you're playing.
They're gonna hold us off on Easter off. They're gonna have Easter off be 2 more versions from now. Another poem icon? Actually, true. I did not even register that fact in my mind.
That is not
poem.
the enemy of love.
Now. Raiden pulls out a sword from her woobar, by the way. So it may be deceptive. I say there has been a precedent of a character using a weapon in cinematic that is not the character, not the weapon they use in game. but it's likely she's gonna be a poem.
The real enemy is the blessings given by deluded gods.
Her poem with live thinking, is it?
Is the blessings given.
Is that live thinking? I cannot recognize that though.
The real, not the enemy of love.
Is that gold or is that Naberius? The previous shade of life? Because the color looks more like Naberius rather than Rhine-Daughter. I mean, obviously, it has to match the color of Sarissa, so maybe it has to change. Can I please read your chat? Sure. If... Oh god. Can we use a common name? If Sarissa can inflict enemies with infinite cryo aura, and one can play both stellar conduct and sword at the same time. Yes. Yes. Yes.
The real enemy is the blessings given by deluded gods.
Sarissa seems a lot more chill with gold than with Ronova. She seems to have beef with Ronova. Naberius has high-pitched voice, I know. I am saying that maybe that's Naberius gifting the poem to her instead of Rhine-Daughter. I am aware that this is Rhine-Daughter speaking to Sarissa. They can coexist. Maybe the shade of life before Rhine-Daughter takes over helped Ronova. Oh, sorry, helped Sarissa.
Good move. Still, I do hope you truly understand the nature of the game you're playing.
Alright, these are my speculations of the 4-star characters in here. I initially think this character is a 4-star, but now his outfit seems a bit more fleshed out in this visual than previously. So I'm not entirely sure anymore.
Under the summer
This has a lot of details. I'm kind of torn between whether this guy is a 4-star or a 5-star. If you look at his visual from the previous trailer, this looks extremely 4-star coded. It's so trash, this visual. But this, it looks a lot more polished. But that's a very high, that's a candidate for 4-star, that's for sure. I think this outfit design is intricate enough for her to be a 5-star character. I mean, this is obviously a 5-star character. This is probably the Electro Stellar Superconduct DPS. I mean, his eyes are purple. Ain't no way. And this is the electro support too. They're gonna play in the same team, aren't they? Hello, Kakashi.
Overthrow the rules. Or
They're gonna play in the same team.
going to say follow
I didn't have.
Get used to them? It's neither.
You don't see a way that a tall buff male is a 4-star? How tall, how buff is this guy?
We find a way to transcend the rules.
Regarding the motion to extend Project Stooja, if there are no further objections. Me too.
Oh my.
That's a 5-star.
Search the area! We are the Drushna, and it is our honor to serve the Tsaritsa.
That's a 5-star looking character. You're really thinking about pulling for Sandroni after pulling the trailer? I mean, that's very fair. That is extremely fair. If not just due to the meta perspective, also just seeing the characters that we may like more. 5-star Kujo Sarah, who?
Forgive the intrusion. Mind if I join this private discussion?
Have I heard this voice before, or is it just the very generic, deep female voice? Have we heard this VA before?
Gone by. This is a peaceful age. Is a peaceful age.
I think this is a 5-star looking character. His design is not exactly to my liking, but I think it's intricate enough for him to be a 5-star character. Mommy? The previous woman. Oh, this? Kojo Sarah?
The Tsaritsa. Search the area! We are the Drushna, and it is our honor to serve the Tsaritsa.
Her voice kind of reminds me of Navia.
For I
Is a peaceful age.
The Demon Lord time? Yeah, I mean, definitely not a human going from his ear.
This is a peaceful age.
It could also be a dragon.
Wait, the Kresnik's torch?
That guy looks 5-star. That's a lot of intricate design.
Wait, the Kresnik's torch?
Is that another Electro character? God damn. How many Electros is there in this region? Is that the Cryo Dragon? Could be.
the heavenly principle spoiled our love.
I mean, there is a case to be made about this being a cryo dragon, but there's also a case to be made about the particle effects on screen looks more like fire.
Compared to the eons gone by,
This looks like fire, the particles on screen.
this is a peaceful age.
But also, his color looks similar to Rosaria's, who's cryo. That. This is a cryo character, by the way. This is a cryo character. Rosaria's father! Hello! Alright, hold on. I think I'm overcapped on my resin actually. Let me actually condense it, then we go back to this. Many people speculate Midya, the Scholar of Purple Eyes, is 4-star. I think his design is too good to be a 4-star. No Dendro. Oh yeah. Well, kind of depends, I guess. Not entirely sure. This, I guess this character can be Dendro or can also be a Nemo. This could also be a Nemo. I think this may be a Nemo support for this character. I think that might be it, right? The mate can be Dendro. It's weird that we just have one single Dendro character though. It's weird that we just have one. If they're gonna make Rhyme Grass a thing, maybe I think they would probably have at least 2. Dendro 11 does. I mean, Dendro has been eating good this year in nod-krai. Geo 2. They are kind of top 1 and top 2 DPS. Kind of top 1 and top 2, by the way. Is going your UID? That sounds like a broken sentence, but if you mean have your UID been sent, I don't see it. Premium 5-star anymore team can be weird if like that Fair Maid and Ice Queen doing together. Stellar Sword, yeah, I mean, this is obviously a Stellar Sword character. We can see right here, this is a Nemo and this is a linchpin. So she's gonna enable a stellar reaction and she's a Nemo. I think it's quite clear that she is a Stellar Sword DPS. Now,
It is our honor to serve.
this could be the support for her. We don't really see the vision, but the color implies that.
Forgive the intrusion. Mind.
The hair is hard to tell, but there's also this bit of lighter cyan color. And her design seems very simple.
If I...
Team aesthetic don't align. May I introduce you to the team aesthetic not aligning? May I introduce you to Zubai and her best support? May I introduce you to Nefer and her best support? This is green. This is cyan. This is cyan. This is red. They both Geo, by the way.
Join this private discussion.
Compared to the eons gone by.
Is the mate the Sandroni support? You know what? I can see it. Is this one of the Catherine going rogue? Wait. I need to see Catherine again. Catherine? Wait. No, not really. No. There are some. It's tiny bit, but yeah, no. Full mate?
Compared to the eons gone by.
Will they add a character like Llama when one character in team different effects when two same region different effect? What do you mean by that? Will they add a character like Llama when one character in team different effect? Oh, right. I see. So, right. Like Llama's passive, when in some condition she's gonna do slightly different thing like buffing Hyper Bloom, and in other condition when there are two nod-krai she is buffing Lunar Bloom. Okay, they could do something like that. They probably is going to do something like that for Sarissa. Even Columbina is one such character. When Lunar Bloom does a different thing, when Lunar Charge does a different thing, when Lunar Crystallize does a different thing. I think they are likely gonna do that. Any new info on the Hydro support? Yeah, I have info for you. This is what she looks like.
If it's true that rules are curses,
that's what she looks like.
so to live
Now,
are all
I think
essentially
the
curses.
design of Hoyoverse have... I think the design of Hoyoverse does convey some meaning. Because on this Hydro support, the back of her head has an ornament that has both the color of Cryo and the color of Electro. So it's likely that she's gonna work with that team. Likely.
So to live by the rules means to suffer under the sum of all curses.
Are you talking about the snowstorms?
Still watching the
or
new
Project
teaser? Oh yeah, we're analyzing the shit out of this.
Stuja? Or the Tsaritsa?
Yeah, I think I kind of agree with that sentiment.
Of love.
Now, cinematic can be deceptive still. She looks like she's ready to throw hands right here. Like, absolutely.
Death is not the enemy of love.
I can see her being a DPS more than a support.
The real enemy is the blessings given by deluded gods.
Hydro support on a stellar patch? Apparently so. Apparently so. This Hydro support cannot enable stellar reaction, by the way. So I think she is likely gonna be... It's kind of weird though. Is she gonna be a somewhat universal support or something? Why is she Hydro? There is a chance that her elements does not matter at all. Like, it can be whatever. It doesn't matter. Just like Bennett's element usually don't matter. And Ian San's elements usually does not matter that much. We just use Bennett and Ian San like a generic attack buffing support. And they do not even apply any element from off-field, so their elemental application only matters when they skill burst. That's it. They could also do that and make the fact that she's Hydro not matter that much anyway. She just uses a skill, she uses a burst, and then she provides a buff. That's it.
If it's true that rules are curses,
it's like Celonan being Geo also doesn't matter most of the time. We just use her. She can be any element, and it have a very similar kit.
if it's true that rules are curses, Well then, there's...
So, it seems that the leaks that we've seen are somewhat true. I see that people are saying that this girl is going to be released in 7.0. This girl right here.
It's neither.
Hold on. Oh wait. That's her vision, right? That's her vision. That's a hydro girl. No, but not her, not her. This girl. This girl is going to be released in 7.0. It seems. She has a cryo linchpin. So she is able to enable stellar reaction. And is likely a cryo support. Crazy avoidance says flint support will surely not happen, right? The only realistic spot to replace from a Flint's team is Sucrose. That if we're gonna replace anyone from Flint's team first, it's gonna be Sucrose. So that means if there's a Hydro character that does the job of Sucrose, she's likely gonna need to provide some amount of resistance threat for Electro specifically, and provide some kind of buffs as well. But you DM me something? Sure. Now, if the cryo support that they're gonna release in 7.0 can enable stellar reaction, then Risley and Sino are going to be eating good. The Risley and Sino fans are going to be eating good. They are gonna do somewhat a similar job to Sandroni and any potential future Electro-Stellar Superconduct character. Which, speaking of, this looks like the Electro-Stellar Superconduct character to me. This dude. He literally has a purple outfit and purple eyes. Probably a Electro on-field DPS for Stellar Superconduct. 135 consecutive streams. Nice. What's that name? Valerie, something like that. That looks like a woman's name. But maybe I'm not aware of Slavic naming conventions. Hello, Never Pussy Juice. Welcome in.
Either we overthrow the rules, or...
I think that's all. I think that's all of the vision that we can see from here. Is there any frame where we can see this guy? Vision? It's hard to see. Yeah, I cannot even see this guy vision at all. Why is he hiding it? I guess they are just not showing it.
Get used to them? It's neither.
Try to pronounce just her full name in Russian accent. You can translate and check the pronunciation. Sure. Let me try to do that. Translate. Anastasia Feodorovna Snezhnaya.
Анастасия Феодоровна Снезная. Анастасия Феодоровна Снезная.
Anastasia Feodorovna Snezhnaya.
Анастасия Феодоровна Снезная.
Анастасия
Феодоровна Снезная. Анастасия Феодоровна
Fyodorovna.
Анастасия Феодоровна Снезная.
Fyodorovna. Anastasia Feodorovna Snezhnaya.
Анастасия Феодоровна Снезная.
Snezhnaya. Okay, sure. Anastasia Feodorovna Snezhnaya. That's how you read it. That's a real name. Is it though? I guess people just name their kid with the nation name. I thought because of the Snezhnaya, I think that's her title instead of her name. Do you want to build a snowman?
We find a way.
Daughter of Fyodorovna.
To transcend the rule.
The Russian has to be the real name, not the English one. Is Sarissa an English version? I mean, Sarissa just literally means queen.
Царица.
Just queen. Frina de Fontaine? Yeah, that means Frina from Fontaine.
Regarding the motion to extend...
Like Geralt from Rivia. Alright, hold on. I'm gonna make sure there's no sensitive information, actually. I'm gonna forward that to chatting so that I don't show Zoro's login info by accident. What's this? Who made this? Is this looks like either the Jeff or what's his name? Vomfi. Either the Jeff or Vomfi. The font suggests the Jeff, the color suggests Vomfi. Anyhow. Okay. 7.0 Odette Cryo 5-star. Generic stellar support. Yeah, sure. 7.0 Alosha Electro 4-star Poem. Male short stellar conduct support. Fair. Traveler Cryo 5-star Sword stellar reaction DPS. That's very specific. Sure, that's fine. Vesna and Midya. Midya? Midya? How? Vodyanitsa 7.1. Hydro. Valerie. Electro Claymore. Male. Stellar Conduct DPS. I hate that everyone's gonna call Anastasia now. We're gonna have to get used to the new name, I guess. I do not agree with this. Well, I guess the only thing I do not agree with this is changing Midnya with Danica. I think Danica is the Anemo 4-star support, and I think Midnya is the Electro 5-star support. Noi the Giga Chat unknown. I agree. We cannot glean much from this. I can speculate either Pyro or Cryo. I think he's a 5-star. And he is likely going to be a character that works with Ronova. Which one's the Odette? The Yandere Ganyu. Probably with that information, you'll know who that is. Yandere Ganyu.
We find a way.
There we go. Out here là Rodova, yes. Vesna looks like Linnea ripoff. Who's Vesna? Is this Vesna? This is Vesna.
Our honor to
This? She looks Navia to me. She sounds Navia to me.
serve the Sarisa.
You only need Noi, Danica, and Sarissa. Is this Danica? Is a 4-star looking tall female character. Danica? Let me double check. Yep, that's Danica. Yep. Yep, Danica. The fairy leader will be a 4-star. I think that's a 5-star.
The Sarisa.
This is extremely 5-star coded design. Also, she is able to enable a reaction because she has a stellar linchpin. And I don't think they're gonna give that privilege to a 4-star character. This is a stellar linchpin, by the way. If they're gonna give a stellar linchpin to enable a reaction to a 4-star, great. I don't think they're gonna do it.
Mind if I join this private discussion? Mind
Her design's too simple. Maybe if her 3D model is gonna give her more justice, maybe. I'm not sure.
Search the area. We are the Drushna, and it is our honor to serve the Sarisa.
Very well.
No
Don't be over.
I'm looking at something. I guess that's another short dress. I am relatively okay with this short dress, I guess. It's not too short like Sandrone
It's
short.
true that rules are curses. Well then, get you transcend the
regarding
Search the area. We are the Drushna.
This is kind of short.
To serve the
forgive
That
the
is-
intrusion.
This dress has no business being this short. They are making the fake long dress again with the 2 flaps on the side and probably from behind, but there's nothing covering her coochie, by the way.
Compared to the eons gone by,
Fire with eyes.
this
Shades have great design, I agree. They are probably just dangling the shades in front of us like they dangling Capitano and Alice in front of us in the previous trailer.
And then
I don't entirely know.
the
Chat. Alright, real quick. Don't worry about the order because this is just my personal ranking of them, favorite of them. I guess this is missing a few characters too. This is missing the Rooster. This is missing Ronova, and this is missing Rhindaughter. Who appears in this trailer that you think will just be an NPC? If you have to choose one character that is name dropped in this trailer teaser, and it's just going to not be playable. There's an unplayable prediction. If I have to choose one, it's fucking easy, man. If I have to choose one.
Regarding the motion to extend Project Stooja, if there are no further objections.
Pusinella and Ronova. I think Pusinella is the really obvious one, but Ronova is a good guess too. Even though she is hyped and she is liked by quite a lot of people, they are probably gonna do another Alice situation in here.
Do it all. Not gonna work after.
I need to take a look at something.
Nature of the game you're playing.
I cannot tell why. I cannot tell why. Is it because of the design? But when I look at Granddaughter, and when I look at this visual of Ronova, it just seems to me that Granddaughter is playable and Ronova is not. Is it because of the eyes being too big? Is this because this still looks 2D while this looks 3D and ready to be playable? I have no idea. There's something, I could be wrong too. There's something in me says, yeah, this is playable. This is not playable. Or in a state that's playable yet, the design. Everything fun well until fucking Ronova pulls up and snaps everyone out of existence. We have 2 Alice in this trailer. She seems like weekly boss. You know what? Fair enough. Fair enough, I guess. Yeah, she seems like the antagonist for now. She seems like the antagonist. You're not fair enough. Yeah, I can see that. I can see that. She can be a weekly boss. What kills Sarissa child Elsa? Why are they making poor Ronova the bad guy? Antagonist does not have to be bad. Antagonists simply because they have different goals and different views and they oppose each other. And it seems that our protagonist this time is going to be Sarissa and her enemy are the Shades. Now, can there be a chance that we are going to fight Sarissa at first? Like we are fighting Raiden at first? Or I guess second. Yeah, actually second. There could also be that chance. The kid who calls Sarissa is Piero, the leader of the Fatui, same eye and same shades of color. I'm intrigued. Let me tell you.
Was ever true.
Okay. Now, what does Piero looks like? $630. Yeah, the pool is 66 character on average. Yeah, around that. Oh, also, yeah, I remember the thing about explaining the chart on stream. This is a 4-star chart, by the way. So basically, this means For a 50% chance, 50% right in the middle, for a 50% chance of getting a 4-star character, at C0, we're gonna need on average 26 pulls. For C6, 4-star character, we're gonna need, for a 50% chance of getting C6 4-star character, we need 231 pulls. For a 75% chance of getting a C6 4-star character, we need 287 pulls. And so on. There's the chart that represents that. And if you want to take a look at 5-star stuff, then I recommend looking at this website, hutalbot.mo, tools, gacha rate calculator. And we can just go with, say, character number 1 with 5-star from C-1 to C6, which is from not having a character to C6. Current pity 0, capturing radiant 0, next is not guaranteed, and we're just gonna input something like 800 pulls. Then we're gonna see the chart right here. For a 50% chance of obtaining a C6 character from scratch, we need on average 643 pulls. For a 75% chance of obtaining a C6 character from scratch, we're going to need 715 pulls. I think I may have a chance of getting a very high constellation on some character in Snezhnaya because there's not a lot of characters that I like. So I may look into some constellation stuff. Where is that trailer with the shades? I think it's very long ago, right? The details about freezing his face is neat, I'll say that, but from her reaction, it seems a bit tamed. This reaction is so tame, by the way. Oh shit, I just killed my son. Oh shit, I just ruined my son's life forever. That seems too tamed for something uncurable. This looks more to me like, oh, I guess I cannot touch him. And he will heal when I no longer touch him anymore. What a name is never! What a name indeed. Chat, which one is the Piero trailer? Which one is the Piero trailer? Is this the one?
Harm than good.
And yet...
Yeah, no. Yeah, no, he does not have knife ear, chat. This is normal human ear. This is knife ear. Alright, disproved. Move on. Chat, stop cooking. Stop cooking. No eyes, don't mash. Alright, yeah, sure, that too.
Mother?
Yeah, that too.
I almost doubt whether it was ever true at all. Whether it was
Chat. Ooh, I'm gonna kill the heavenly principal. Ooh.
ever true at all.
Don't have missing Avenger, that too, sure. Promotion! Promotion indeed. Yes.
Mother?
I almost doubt whether it was
How do I
ever
spell that
true at
knife
all.
here? Yeah, knife is knife. Knife is a knife. Shing shing. That's a I guess that's a negatory term for elves in fantasy world. Like clanker, alright? That's how you would use it. What a damn knife here, chat.
One should not throw fragile driftwood to a drowning person.
They might put in a little notes less rideable. You
Nor
bet.
give the illusion of warmth.
Because that's when it's not hard yet.
To those freezing to death. Death is not the enemy of love.
The missing one would be a plot twist. Probably.
Is the blessings given by deluded gods.
Missing a picture is gold. Is gold gonna give Sarissa the pyronosis? Is Rhinoda gonna sneak the pyronosis to Sarissa?
Good move. Still, I do hope you truly understand the nature of the game you're playing.
That looks like a negotiation to me. Isn't that already destroyed? It is mentioned to no longer be found or cannot be found after Nahida used it to destroy the tree. Now, what does she do to destroy this tree? She summons the shades using the pyronosis. I know we're looking at her boobies again.
Hope you truly
This is a shade.
understand the nature. Still, I do hope you truly understand the nature of the game you're playing.
How about that?
Play.
Chad, you can't blame me. There are only 2 shots of this character in this entire trailer, and one of them is her boobs. Okay? There are 2 shots!
Well, I
And I think this shot is longer.
do hope you truly understand the nature of the game you're playing.
Alright, fair enough. Her eyes longer. Fuck! Why does she even need 07? We'll find out. Next time in Genshin Impact. A symbol on Gold's eyes on Nahida's dress? Oh.
Truly understand.
Huh. Nahida. Hold on, I need a better picture. Is it? Hold on. Is it? Yes! Yes, I found it. Okay. Is it because of the Ermin soul being made by Shed of Life?
Understand the nature of the game you're playing.
Her husband got turned into noses. Oh yeah, that too.
Play. Still, you
The cube around Sarissa weapon doesn't look similar. I mean, let me double check, I guess. Also, this is the only picture we have of her face, by the way, a full face. All other shots in the thing does not have it. Is this gonna be her drip marketing? Actually, is this gonna be her drip marketing pose? Because we do not have this shot. Oh, that's my stream. We do not have this shot in the trailer anywhere, by the way. This specific shot. All right, I want to look for something else. Some people has been saying that Rhine Daughter's particles. Some people have been telling me that that's Easter off, so I'd want to check myself what it is. It's been a damn year, huh? There we go. Sarissa has a polearm? Polearm. I would not be like, there are several options for her weapons that I would not have problems with. I think polearm's fine. I think catalyst's fine. I think sword is also fine. Claymores would seem a little bit weird for me, and bow would seem a little bit weird to me, but the others stuff are fine.
Did I not hear next time? It's time I put this space. These meetings are just a formality. Does it really matter that only 3 of us are here?
I, for one, think that we should find her. Since the heavenly principles
If finding her would do more?
just her own self.
Do you know that you're being watched?
Those of immortality. I remember those of
I'm sure
our sheep.
the heaven.
I'm trying to find the particles.
Either. My dear Rhine daughter, you know I cannot allow you to think that way. It was purely hypothetical, Nibirius.
For lack of a direct order, to permit the time.
I don't think there's that much semblance, to be honest.
You know, my dear Rhine daughter, you know I cannot allow.
I don't think there's that much semblance.
Of love.
I mean, this thing that we see in the background
Think that way.
is this thing behind her head.
Death is not the enemy of life.
It's there is a tiny bit, but it's a little bit of a stretch to me.
The real enemy
The poem design is great.
is the blessings given by deluded gods.
Yeah, where's Easter off? Are we gonna know Zhongli's contract with Sarissa? Zhongli gonna pull up Technic Aura Farm? Did he make a contract with Sarissa? At the beginning? Sure. You know what? I see it. Fair enough. Fair enough.
Has always been so. Life abides.
Fair enough.
No reason. For none are born by their own consent. Death abides no reason. For it cannot be defied. even by those who reason. For it to be reclaimed, space abides no reason.
You seeing what I'm seeing? Am I reading it into it too much? Is this supposed to be someone related to Asmodee? I mean, these particles seem somewhat similar to Asmodee's square cube thing, I guess.
This is a peaceful age.
Can we see anything from this? There's no vision. All right.
This is a peaceful age.
I'm just simply looking at the 4-star shape symbol on this. And that's basically this. Is that also the shape of the linchpins?
Search the area. We are the Drew.
A little bit of a stretch. A little bit of a stretch there. You gotta eat him. I think the hospital enjoyers are eating well in Snezhnaya. Absolutely. Did a great polling chart? I did. The hell? What the hell was this?
Where's the download icon?
How do you know you're not looking at her?
You think I'm a fool? I know you're not the download icon. None of you! Where's the download icon?
How do you know you're not looking at her?
You think I'm a fool? I know you're not the download icon. None of you!
Anyhow. Hold on. Here, this is my list. There is this one. Green is pull, red is skip, and yellow is maybe. There. There's this one, and this one. And then if you need a clearer picture of that, here we go. Must pull Anastasia Feodorovna Snezhnaya. Odette, maybe Vodyanitsa Vesna Danica Skip. Extra row. Noi, Midya, Pantalone, Alosha, Valerie. No, I'm not skipping them. What do you mean? There's none in the skip row. I am the sole cause the husband drought. You have the husbands, and you still mad? Crazy! Ma'am, take your husband. Thank you. I ain't complaining. I simply don't pull. Chat, I don't complain that there's a lack of female characters. I don't pull and I move on. I'm a very civilized gacha player. Yours won't be surprising. I mean, I know what yours gonna look like. It matches yours somehow. Yes. Yes, there's a hurt. Okay, that's Sarissa. Yeah, nah, yeah. Yes, of course. You know what? Amidst everything, I guess these two characters are some of the more universally loved characters. This is just Yandere Ganyu. That's what I call her. Let me move here so you can see. Yes, yes. It's not very surprising. These are tall male characters. I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy. Yeah, there I got you.
Rules are cursed.
Alright, no, alright, we go back to that in a little bit. Like, what the hell would you call this? The moment I see her, I call Yadiriganyo. Third tall male well team soon. Oh my god. Oh my god. Is this her drip marketing? It's this is Genshin Impact, by the way, in the symbol in Chinese. I guess this is gonna be her drip marketing post too. They are just gonna reveal it early because this post is not available in the trailer at all. Fair enough. Actually, I need to see. Alright, I've seen it all. We got the Gucci flap again, chat. Why can't a character have full flowing dress from back to front? Well, it is what it is. Short leg stocking, yes. Her dress color match skirt, yeah.
If it's true that rules are curses, well then, there's only two options.
They need to show love? What do you mean show love?
Either we overthrow the rules, or...
Alright, real quick. I think I'll... okay, let me try to do the thing similar to the other person doing. But it's gonna be slightly different for me. I actually think that this 4-star will not be free. I actually think that this 4-star will not be free. And we have to pull for them. Why? Because Cryo Traveler is free. And early. So it's gonna be like this. Okay, let's list all the names of the characters. Patch. Well, I guess name. Rarity. Well, patch. Rarity. Let's go with patch first, actually. And weapon. Roll. I'm fine with copying a lot of what the other person has done. 7.0. Actually. Not that. First of all, it's gonna be Traveler. Cryo. Technically 5-star, actually. Oh, I need Element. Element. Cryo. 5-star. Weapon, sword, roll. Stellar reaction. Enabler. 0 damage. The 4-star you can obtain somehow for every region. If they stop that tradition now, because cryo travel is free, you'd be mad. You know what? Fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough. Well, yeah, that convinced me, actually. Yeah, that does convince me. There's Carly for Sumeru. There is Lynette for Fontaine. There is Kachina for Natlan. There is... I know. Yeah, alright. Fine. You convinced me. 7.0. This is Odette. Cryo. I'm gonna just type it here. Yandere Ganyu. 5-star. No idea. Stella. Well, generic. Cryo or Stella support. Enable. Stella reaction. Oh no. No. Put a little bit of music in the background actually. No.
Snezhnaya, make a little extra myself.
Alyosha. Electro. 4-star. Poem. Stellar Superconduct support. Note free. Then we're gonna have 7.1. Vesna Anemo 5-star. No idea. Roll Stellar Swore DPS. 7.1. Danica Anemo 4-star. Question. Stellar Swore support. Are they gonna release Volyanissa right now? It seems a bit dense of a release schedule. It seems too dense actually. I don't know. Alright, fine. I guess I'm using the name. Oh no, I refuse. Saritsa Midya. Vodyanitsa. Valerie. Electro 5-star. Question. Stellar Super Conduct DPS. Hydro 5-star. Question. Cryo 5-star. Well, poem. Stellar. Well, DPS. Electro 5-star. The Saritsa best in slot support. There we go. There's this dude Noi. Question. I guess Pyro? Question. Second half version DPS. $7.6 question. That's how I would rate them, or that's my speculation regarding their playability and when they are going to become playable. Let's do this. Bad. Good. There we go. That's enough. Mid-Yao Honkai Star clone. How much vodka Sarisa can drink in one go? Vodka sha. Vodna. Vodka. Vodkanitsa. Vodari. Vodkaritsa. Vodya. And this guy is not Russia. Alright, it will live with me. Vodet. Alright, chat, it's time to meet our Snezhnaya characters. We have a... Alright, what's her name again? We have the Vodkanitsa. Vodya. No, this is not Vodya. Who the hell is this? Vodyosa. We have Vodet. Voderi. I guess Vodkanila. Vodna. Vodka. Vodya. And Vodsaritsa. Welcome to Snezhnaya.
Nothing but promise for adventurers from
Add Astro.
In other words, may I present to you
Where's the download?
The Adeptus arts are
May I
most
present to you
But unless one first cultivates the mind before cultivating these arts, all their feats will be
Vodka Raiden.
the moon's reflection on water, shattering at the slightest touch.
Vodka Flints. Vodka Lauma. Vodka Nefer. Vodka Navia. Vodka Dilok. I have no idea. Is this Ziox?
The whole world shares the bounty of the skies, the rain and clouds that grace the earth beneath. The moon was never meant to be a foreign realm.
Why you call away everything vodka? Because we love vodka around here. Drink vodka, love Russia. Look. Wrong domain. Ayatolite? Fair enough. The craftables probably gonna be nice. They are also gonna release new battle pass weapons likely.
Lofty wisdom will show us the way. Like the dust.
Midnight from Genshin Impact. He's called Einstein. But do you know Einstein from real world?
Installation chamber deployed. Annihilation mode. Surge. Green moons convert. Be cleansed. Divine light. Shield them. Like the dust.
Sarisa is a DPS. I mean, it's not in 100% clear cut. My speculation is DPS too, just from how they are presenting her in the trailer. I would not base your entire stock decision on that though. Deltarune pissed you off? You play Deltarune? Nice. What the hell is that? Why is there so many mail? Oh, just events ending. Okay. Spend 50 or 60 is fine.
Add astro.
Better. Scrub 60. Hey Zoro, welcome to YouTube. Chapter 5 just came on. You cannot beat Chapter 4 because the boss are ridiculous on Switch. Wait, is that an ongoing game? I thought it's already done. It's already coming out fully. So it's kind of a live service?
Cleanup sequence initiated. Ultimatum protocol. Enhanced animal.
Close your eyes. The night comes.
Can you uncondense resin? Unfortunately, no. I know that feeling. Sometimes I condense resin and I realize that I want to use uncondensed resin for something else, like farming a boss material. That's just unfortunate.
Fear the dark.
There were only 7 chapters, gotcha. Okay, so how does this new trailer alter my pooling decision?
Converge. Cleanup sequence initiated. Preparing for duster.
Time to think seriously about which and who am I gonna pull on each of my account.
Observe.
This is gonna get extremely nerdy, chat. I rigorously plan now the characters I'm going to pull. So we're gonna do that immediately after I'm done with the domain. I'll go to the bathroom real quick, and then we'll back and we're gonna do extreme planning.
The long sleep beckons.
With all the information we have. I think with how many male characters are releasing next year, I can actually afford to go for a Sandrone team. I think that's fine by me. Off my main account at least.
Ultimatum protocol. Animal Tech 63 away. Animal.
Close your eyes. Observe to dust.
It depends on kit and gameplay, because the character I really like is already a must pull character category. Yeah, it's... Hold on. That's not good enough. Alright, I'll be right back, chat. I'm gonna go bathroom real quick. I'm back, chat. Let's plant my pulls. Is Team Deltarune gameplay in your future? in your future, you have to do some convincing, Ari. Alright, here we go. So, I'm gonna open this website, hotelbot.mo. Let's close a few of this. Different tabs that I have opened. I'm gonna go to tools, got a red calculator. This is actually a very useful tool for that purpose. Hot moms like Toriel. I mean, I know Toriel is in the game, but there's only one. There's only one! That's a step in the right direction, though. Go on, Ari. Do you think we're gonna get another trailer for our next 7 nations that we're gonna go after the Teva chapter? Yes, but we're not gonna get that anytime soon because we're gonna have Candria first.
Add Ash.
Oh, have I not claimed this?
Thank you for.
Okay, this is my main account. Also, wait, it's Raiden's birthday. Today, Miko insisted that I visit the shrine and draw a fawn to sleep. She claimed that it has recently caught on in Inazuma to draw a fawn to sleep on one's birthday as a way to divine the fortunes of year to come. Great fortune. Yet upon seeing Miko's knowing smile, SFXs some contrivance on her part, thus I drew thrice more. The result remained unchanged. Great fortune. Miko then said, "You're the deity who protects Inazuma. To draw great fortune 3 times in succession is surely an omen that Inazuma too shall know peace and prosperity in coming year." If Miko's words hold true, then I could ask for no more auspicious sign. I have... what? What? I have hung the fortune sleeps upon the sacred Sakura, and trusting with my wish that it will remain its protection. The sacred Sakura stands in steadily as ever, its blossoms flourishing in abundance. And should you pass by, come join me beneath the boughs. You can join the view together. Let her cook. Let her cook indeed. Okay. So it's gonna be very simple. Right now, on my main account, I have 427 wishes. Okay. I'm gonna plan my pools until 7.6. Hypothetically, that's going to be how many patch from now until 7.6. Essentially, I am adding number of pools for myself. So we're gonna experience from beginning to the end of Lunar 8, 7.0, 7.1, 7.2, 7.3, 7.4, 7.5. Yeah, we're gonna go 7.5. Because that's the amount of pool we need for 7.6. So, I'm going to add 7 patches worth of Primogem to my account. Because I am a player who buys both Welkin and Battle Pass, but I am also not doing every possible thing. I think on average I get 80 pulls per patch. On average, a free-to-play player gets about 68, 69, 70 something. I'm gonna say I have about 80 pulls per patch, and 7 more patches, I will have 560 more pulls. So I'm gonna add that to my resource. At the end of the 7.5 patch, I am going to have 987 pulls if I spend it on nothing. 649 glitter. You know what? Fair enough. 649 glitter. How much is that? I guess I don't need to pull for any stand or any 4-star. 649 divided by 5. That's 129 more wishes. Sure, we take that. $1116. That is my funding. So let's put a name of a few characters in here that I would like to pull for. I would like to pull for Sarissa. And usually if you just want to pull for a character and their constellation, you don't have to input the name, and you just select the type of banner you're pulling. This is character banner, this is weapon banner, and so on. So this is a character, Sarissa. I want to have C0 of her at the very least. Then my next gacha target is going to be Odette. C0. Very cool. The next gacha target of mine if I'm gonna be 100% realistic, do I buy into the Stellar Sword thing? Do I want the Stellar Sword thing? Is it too much to have both Stellar Sword and Stellar Superconduct? I have zero clue. Have I considered pity? My pity is around 0. It doesn't matter. I can take a look. Yeah, my pity is exactly 0. You can put input capturing radiance in here, I guess. Yeah, my capturing radiance is actually now 3. Let's just start with the characters that I absolutely want to get. Yeah, Miko. Sandrone. Capturing Radiance? Capturing Radiance is just from 0 to 3. You wanted Anemo DPS but kinda didn't really love both potential Anemo. It is what it is. You're gonna have to wait whether you want that or no. That's it. Everything's still within possibility. I see that this is my total amount of wish, and I only need to spend around this much for all the characters that I have input in. Usually I look at around 80% chance of getting a character, I assume for terrible luck. So with around 410 pulls, I would already have all these items that I want. That's great. I am likely going to go for Sarissa C2 then. Okay. Now that I need to spend for an 80% chance of getting everything in here, I would need to spend around 614 pulls. Now, I'm going to just hypothetically input a random 4-star that we may not fully expect, but I end up wanting to pull anyway. The Saritsa best in slot support. The website is starting to get a little bit laggy, which is unfortunate. Yeah, this website is not amazing for the purpose of inputting a lot of shit in here. Let's condense these things into one, alright? Let's try to condense these things into one. Next item. So that's gonna be another 5-star character. I'm just hypothetically assuming worst case scenario, there's likely going to be a Sarsa best in slot support, a character that I don't initially want, but is forced to pull anyway if I want the best team for her. I need 711 pulls. That's fine. Now I'm gonna add one more. This is likely going to be, I hope that Ronova or Granddaughter or Gold, Ronova / Gold is going to be released. If they are not going to be released, so be it. But I want to plan for that scenario, and I want to save an amount of pulls for that scenario if it happens. So I'm still gonna input something in here. There we go. We can see that I will still be able to acquire all the items above and still have remaining pulls. So this is basically my amount of pulls right here from the X coordinate of this chart. This is how many pulls I have in total and how many I am required to pull for all the items I need, with the percentage as follow when I show it. When I hover my mouse over it, this is Ronova Gold at 80% chance of getting them. I am going to input one more thing because I have the funding for it. I am going to input a specific 5-star banner weapon. Name random R1 that I may be fancy getting. Current refinement 0, and I want target refinement to be 1. Boom. Let's wait for it a little bit for the website to fully load. There we go. So we see that I have a 99.5% chance of getting everything I want within the amount of pulls I have. And to be more realistic, an 80% chance of getting all the items I want is within 908 pulls. So what does this tell me? This tells me that with my amount of pulls, both the pulls that I have right now and the pulls that I'm going to gain until the end of 7.5 patch, I am able to get a Sarisa C2, I am able to get an Odette C0, a full, basically Odette, Yamiko, Sandroni, a full premium current Sandroni team, both this patch and next patch. I'm going to be able to pull the Sarisa's best in slot support. I would also be able to pull some R1 5-star weapon I want, and still saving an amount of pull for a potential Ronova or Gold release. Can I please explain the graph? The graph is simply, on the right side is a percentage chance of getting the items that I want. The red is Sarisa C0, Sarisa C1 is yellow, Sarisa C2, and then that. Finally, the last item, all the items I've listed up here up until the last one, random R1, is gray. I will have a percentage chance of getting them. I would have more chance of getting them the more pulls I spend. The x-axis is the amount of pulls I will have to spend. up until my maximum, which is 1092 or 1116 right here. So just hover your mouse along this graph, or hover your finger, I guess, if you're on phone, and see the percentage that you will be able to get these items, all of these items, and how many pulls you need to get that chance. I'm usually going for pessimistic assumption, meaning I'll go for an 80% chance of getting them. At this point, the last item is at around 80% chance. If you zoom in, you'll be able to see on the screen. But you can also assume something more optimistic, like a 50% chance if you're confident in your chance. This is basically a 50-50 whether you get the last item or not. Then you only need 884 pulls in total for everything. 80% chance of getting the last item. This will require me 900 something pulls. 90% chance of getting every items requires me 960 something pulls. Does that make sense? Have I considered her R1? I did consider a random R1 that I'm willing to get. I may get a Sarisa R1, I may get someone else R1, but getting Sarisa C2 is kind of a given. Now, this C2 Sarisa could be a C1 R1, could be a something else, could be Sarisa R1 and her best in slot support R1 as well, something like that. I know that I'm willing to spend 2 more 5-star items for Sarisa team, and the weapon versus the constellations are somewhat similar. That is my budget, and everything seems to be within it. Now this would mean I would skip the Stellar Sword thing entirely. This means I skip the Stellar Sword thing entirely. Is that okay? I don't know. Am I gonna regret not having this character and this character? Maybe. They are on my watch list. Am I gonna regret this Hydro support? Maybe. So I still need to somewhat revise my plan. You do have a plan and have all the necessary info to input? Sure. I mean, what I've been working on so far is just basing off the characters I like and a tiny bit of assumptions on how they're gonna work. It's not set in stone. I had also hoped that I would have generous enough fundings to be able to still get a Mafuika R1, but it may seem a little bit tight for me. Like for example, if I suddenly change my mind and I'm going to get the Vesna as well, which is the Stellar Sword DPS, then my budget's gonna be real tight. If I decide to get a Vesna C0, my budget's getting real tight. I mean, I still have enough, but I don't have a lot left. Need 1,000 pulls for all of this. You still sus that Pulcinella will be playable? Ari, I don't know about you. I think 90% that Pulcinella is not playable. For me, at least. His model doesn't scream playable to me. It's possible, yes, you don't know how much you trust it in the future at all, because the way Genshin hates the mere idea of tiny guys. I think he looks NPC. That's simply it. You wonder if to 5 or so months later, how would the community usually call her? Anastasia, Sarissa, Cryoarchon. They gonna call her Anna. Calling it right now. They're gonna call her Anna. Honkai Impact 3rd catching up to us. What Honkai Impact 3rd? Is that an Anna in Honkai Impact 3rd? Also, Shmuel, welcome back. This is so tight, what the hell? So damn tight. I cannot get everything, I guess. Yeah, you just cannot get everything in here. I will regrettably have to skip the Movie's weapon this time around. Yeah. Oh well. I'm fine with not playing Movika much next year anymore. I'll still play her. She's still C2, but I'm fine with not investing more into Movika's team. Movika has given me enough headache for more than a year already. Enough carpal tunnel. Anna Shariak? Let me look up that character. Shariak? Actually, chat. Allegation time real quick. Allegation time. So at the end of the day, is she Bronya? Chat, is she Bronya enough? Is she Bronya XP? I guess that's different enough. I guess that's different enough. I need a better picture. I need a better picture. What is this? Yeah, picture. What the hell? You know what? I'll confidently, there are some amount of similarity, but I think it's different enough. It's different enough. They beat the allegation, chat. They did not export a character from a different game this time. It kind of leans towards Silverhoof. The demeanor is very different from Silverhoof, I think. Bronya Honkai Impact 3rd, sure. What's the difference here? No. I mean, there are some similarities. Some. But then again, all of Genshin characters also have some amount of similarities. I am comfortable not calling this Bronya. I'm comfortable enough not calling this Bronya. But I would not fault you if you call it her Bronya, I guess. Is it realistic to get 2 5-star and then get Anna? Depends on how much you have. You have around 850 pulls by 7.5. You have 10 pity and it is guaranteed on the limited banner and 27 on the weapon banner. You like to have 3 5-star on Skirk, C3, C6, Sarisa R1, Odette, and a 5-star dedicated support for your stellar team. Okay. Let me take a screenshot of this for myself real quick, so I don't have to do this again for myself. No, hold on. This is for myself. So okay, Zoro ones. I'm just gonna do anything that I can edit in here. I'll just edit. So you want Sarisa. You want Sarisa R1. You want Odette. I'm gonna remove Bruno Vogel. You're gonna get Stellar support. Your pity is 10. Your weapon pity is 27. And finally, we're gonna have Skirk. The order of them doesn't matter. It's all gonna be the same amount of pulls. C3 to C6. So let's check again. Sarisa R1. Skirk C3 to C6. Odette. A stellar support. Yeah, that's what you want. And you have what? 850 pulls. You are pretty much guaranteed if you spend all your amount of pulls, you're gonna get an 98% chance of getting everything you want. And if you're willing to go with something like 80% chance of getting everything you want, you only need around 714 pulls. If you want to look at the absolute median point average, then you're gonna need around 621 pulls to get a 50-50 chance at the last item, which is Skirk C6, or anything really, the last item in the list, in whichever order. 621 for 50-50 chance. 80% chance will be 713, and if you go all the way, you pretty much kind of guarantee it. 98% chance you have to have terrible luck to not get everything you want. There you go. Adding one more item to this will probably make it a bit rough. But if you're lucky, you can squeeze in one more item into this. Have I considered for guaranteed? Do you have guaranteed? This website considers guaranteed and capturing radiance. If you have any... Oh, wait. You did say you have guaranteed. 10 pity and guaranteed. There we go. So it's gonna look a little bit better. There's an option to put the check mark in for guaranteed. I just did not see that from your message. So 50% chance in here is going to be 591. 80% chance is 676, and pretty much guaranteed. Cool. Is that gonna be? Yeah, I hope that's has been helpful. If that's all the items you're willing to pull, then that is your chance. Let me see if there's any leaks regarding this. More leaks? No, not really. Can I script you a screenshot? Sure. The screenshot will not be able to give you the hovering option, but you can try to find the percentage point and draw that as a line, and then when it intersects with the point in the graph you want, you draw a line down to find where it intersects with how amount of pulls you need to spend. Like if I draw a line from 50% here and I draw a line down, that's somewhere between 580 and 600. Paste it to you. Hello, Pilabali. Welcome back. Okay, let me double check my graph. I feel very normal about Sandroni. I don't particularly need to get her, so I'm actually gonna wait until I see the Odette's leak before I decide more regarding this. But right now, seeing this, a decision that I have come to is that I will not pull for the Mavuiga weapon, because I need a lot of pulls next patch if I'm going this route. The alternative to this route is not getting Sandroni and getting Vesna, I guess. If I get Sandroni and I got a Sino or a Risley, I think I may be also okay with that. With not getting Sandroni. Am I pulling C6 Sandroni? Yeah, we're talking about whether to pull C0 Sandroni or not on my account. Now, all the things that I do not pull on my main account though, they can be funneled to my alt account. So obviously, this guy's gonna be on my dude's account. This guy's gonna be on my dude's account. Well, is it though? My dude account has Flints. And this is just gonna be Flint's number 2. That's not great. That's not great at all. Don't know what this guy's gonna be. No, yeah. If he's Pyro, my dude account can use him because I like a Pyro option. I don't have Mahuika on there. The best Pyro character I have on my dude account is Durin. I might be getting the Stellar Sword bundle on my other alt account. I might. But yeah, I think I'm relatively okay with my plan. The plan is to have Sarissa and Yandere Ganyu. And that's fine. Now, my guess is that Yandere Ganyu is gonna work well with either a Sandroni team, a Vodka Flint's team, or a Stellar Sword team. So I'm just gonna might as well grab one of the bundle, right? Logically, if I think, and I'm thinking, that Sarissa is a DPS, on-field DPS, then Sandroni lose quite a lot of value. If I'm going to get C2 Sarissa, I don't think I will ever use Sandroni. I don't think I'll ever use Sandroni if I have C2 Sarissa. So may as well just grab the Sword bundle and call it a day? Maybe. You cannot wait to see how these change, like your nod-krai one did. How was your nod-krai one? Actually, chat, would you like to see my original list for my nod-krai pool decision and my final list for my nod-krai pool decision? Check this out. This is a sheet I keep for myself regarding my accounts, and I try to keep track of the amount of pools I have. I have not been updating them very regularly lately. I think it's that. Yeah. But I did plan something from last year. This is exactly my planning. This is not what I did today. This is what I did last year. I did this last year as well. Let me zoom in, you'll see. So I have a screenshot from last year. I plan to pull for Llama C0. I plan to pull for Nefer C0, Columina C0, Columina C1, Mare Adepti, which is Zubai C0, Alice C0, Nicole C0, Random 5-star I don't know yet C0, Random 4-star C2 I don't know yet, Random Weapon R1. Yay Miko art! Crazy! Is that actually an art now? Okay, and this is planned versus reality. Hold on, let me try. Plan Llama reality. I did get a Llama C0 and I did get a Llama C0. Now you're gonna see the difference in a little bit. I did plan to get Nefer C0. I did get Nefer C0. I did plan to get Bina C0. I got Bina C0. Now instead of getting a Bina C1, I got a Llama C1. Zubai, I did plan to get Zubai. I got Zubai. I did plan to get Alice, but we all know how that went, so I got Llama C2. A random 5-star, I don't know, I got Linnea C0. A random 4-star C2, I don't know, I got Aino C2. A random R1, I don't know, I got a Nefer R1. Nicole, I end up not getting, and maybe that's gonna be a Sandroni. Maybe not. So, what I plan and what I end up doing, let me do a little bit of coloring. Alright. This is exactly as planned. This is exactly as planned. This is exactly as planned. This is not. This is exactly as planned. This is exactly as planned. And these are the difference. You posted your old one? Alright, let's see. I also kept track of my Natlan one, but that was a hell lot wrong, by the way. fucking dog shit, by the way. This is so wrong. I did revise this for nod-krai and I think it was a lot closer. This is my nod-krai plat. No, sorry. This is my Natlan plat. There's Capitano, by the way. Alright, let's check Aries. Who remembers? Ah, yes. Big. You did get flints. Did you get llama? I think you did get llama, right? So, what ended up happening? Got flints, got enough, got a hell lot of flints. I think you did get Nicole, right? And I know it's a given. I don't know if you got Vanka or not. You did get Bina. Llama, Nicole, yeah. I mean, it's more or less close. Did you come around Nefer though? I think you did come around Nefer. You just did not get her, right? But you don't hate her design as much now. I don't think you got Durin. No? Oh, you got Vanka capturing Radiance. I see. Did you get Durin? This is generally close. It's not that different. Yeah, design imprinted on you, just don't like the gameplay. Yeah, it's nice. That's your son? Alright, fair enough. Yeah, I mean, this is a rug pull from Hoyoverse, but otherwise, I think all the character you put green on, you did get. Here's a small question. The light green box says Sarissa R1, C3 Skirk. Does it imply you're pulling for C3 Skirk again, or it starts? It starts with C3 Skirk. Yeah. The text is a little bit weird, but you can count on the Sarissa being the red, Odette being the yellow, this green being the Stellar support, this green being Sarissa R1, this cyan being Skirk C4, this blue being Skirk C5, and this purple being Skirk C6. You can just count it. You did not plan the 4 stars being cool to you. Actually, did you get Yehoda? You did probably got Yehoda on the way of getting Durin. The thing about 4 star for me, I only plan for it if I think that I will go out of my way to pull that 4 star. Even on a 5 star character banner I don't want. If I get a 4 star, and I did get C6 Yehoda, by the way, but I don't count on here because that's part of Lauma C2. I don't plan to get Yehoda C6. It just happens to be with it. I did pull Ino on Flint's banner. Actually, I did pull Ino on Yelan's banner, and I did get a Yelan. So I did count Ino here as a 4 star I purposely pulled for. You already have C3 Skirk, can you consider it as a 5 star? What do you mean by consider it as a 5 star? I mean, these are the additional 5-star. These are the additional items you are going to get. We don't count what you have already gotten. You got your hold on C6. Did not fuck with her first, but she got now. She got it. For real. Okay, so let me do a list for my plan. I guess we can do NK, that land. This is Snish. It throws me off so much that the Russian pronunciation of this is Snish, not Snash. Sar 0, Sar 1. If the name Anna stick, then I'm gonna use Anna later, but now I'm just gonna call Sar. Sar 2. Odette. Does she have an E? Can't remember. Odette 0. Well, no, hold on. Sasap 0. San 0. Yai 0. Vesna 0. Question mark R1. Ronova / gold 0. Actually, if they are gonna drop, I'm probably gonna R1 or C1 them at least. If they're gonna drop, but we're gonna worry about that later. Yeah, that's everyone. No, that's not all. Hold on. That's not all, right? Oh, okay. I have to plan for this. Because I know I will do it. Question mark 5-star. C0. Question mark 4-star. C2. I have to plan for this shit. I will do it from past pardon. A character that I may not think of right now, but I will probably pull. That's gonna make my funding extremely tight. Ideally, I don't want to pull Sandrone. That's such a heartbreaking thing to say. Ideally, I don't want to pull Sandrone. Alright. Oh well. Or I just have to give up on some of Sarissa Constellation. That's it. Or I have to give up on Sarissa Constellation. Rage quit down the road. I'm fine with this. I am fine with this. Let me redo the thing. Let me redo the thing. Let me just do this real quick. Odette, Sarah 1. And finally, we're gonna do, how many characters is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 3. Yep, that's fine. Odette. That's such a weird name to say. one. Woo! I have a busy next year. I have a busy next year. This is that. I'm gonna arrange these things so they look better. This is my plan. Alright, that is maybe helpful for you, maybe not, and gives you an idea on how you can do something like that on your own. So I kind of have an idea of what I need to do for my characters now. The immediate plan is once again, not pull my weakest weapon right now. And next patch, look into the legs to see about all that, and I'm gonna still need to decide whether I want a Sandroni team or a Vesna team. I am okay with either choice. I'm actually favoring the Sandroni team in terms of characters I like more, but I am favoring the Vesna team in terms of meta a little bit more, simply because I think Sarissa C2 will definitely be better than Sandroni team, and I will just have a benched Sandroni team at the end of the day. What was that? That was me planning my pooling decisions for the next version after everything. Where's Piero? Actually, yeah, that's true. Where's Piero? I guess he's just not playable at all if he does not even appear in the trailer. The update incoming indeed. That's true. I actually forgot about the dude. He does not even appear. You either getting Silali on Sandroni? Good luck. Oh. Alright, I'm fine with those decisions. And whichever male character that I do not get from on my main account, I'm gonna show that to my alt account for the purpose of interesting gameplay or testing. In my cards, did I take the worst case with 50-50 loss or best case? Yes, I did. So it's gonna be very simple. Worst case is here. Best case is here. For a 50% chance of getting the last item on this list, I need 881 pulls. And in the worst case scenario, I have to spend all my 1100 pull to get a 96% chance of getting the last item on this list. That means that I've already gotten all the previous item and just the last item being 96% chance. That's the worst case. An average case, which I don't think my luck is gonna allow for that, is 880 pulls. A more reasonable case is 80% chance of getting the last item. I'm going to need 988 pulls. I'm just gonna mentally prepare myself that to get all of this, I'm gonna need to spend about 1000 pulls. This website is neat for that purpose. This is the amount of pulls we need to spend. This is the percentage chance of getting each of these items. And the more items we add, the more pulls, obviously, we need to spend. Sorry for the question you're studying, no worries. So my plan is to... it's a little bit clearer to look at this instead. I am going to spend 4 5-star items for Sarissa team. The speculation is, for now, is going to be Sarissa C2 plus Sarissa best support. But it can be Sarissa C0R1 and Sarissa best support C0R1 as long as it's 4 total 5-star items for this team. The constellation can be swapped around. It can be constellation or support if the support constellation happens to be better than Sarissa personal constellation. Doesn't matter. So the next stuff is I'm going to get Odette, which is the Yandere Ganyu C0. I am going to do this. Hold on. Choice. San or Vesna 0. Choice San or Vesna support. Sandroni or Vesna support. I'm fine with either bundle. And lastly, I'm just planning for the unknown because it's a good habit to save extra for some unknown variables, and I know that I have been getting some extra stuff in the past from my planning. Just in case, I don't think Ronova and Rhine-Daughter is gonna be playable, but just in case, I am setting out a specific fund to pull for them at least at C0, Ronova or Rhine-Daughter gold. I am setting out a fund for a random R1 item I may fancy at any given time for any team. I am setting out a fund for a random 5-star items that we may not have seen in the trailer but end up wanting. But I end up wanting. I'm setting out a fund for a 4-star C2 that I may just want to get despite not wanting the 5-star character on the banner. That is all of the items that I want to get, and I plot that on the graph with the amount of pulls I'm going to gather for myself between now and 7.5. That is the process. And it seems that everything fits nicely in the graph. If I go all the way to the end of my funding, I will extremely likely to be able to get all the items, with the option of only needing to spend 1000 pulls and saving about 100 pulls. Can I send the link for this website? Absolutely. Hutaobot.mo is a really great website. You can probably figure out the stuff in here. The very basic stuff is just to calculate for one 5-star item. The more items you add in here, the more laggy this website has. So it's not the best experience, but it's a great resource. Hero you expect to be more relevant by the time real stuff comes to fruition, but still such that he's not mentioned. Yeah, he's not mentioned at all. That's so weird. And it's interesting that Ronova and Rhinotter get a re-mention, and Hero does not get a re-mention. That's just forgotten. I also lament the fact that Istarov is not in here. Funny story, during the last week, you're having fun passing your time doing some counts on the new gacha of Inazuma 11. And funny story, you coded website calculates Paimon, just say. Gotcha. What do you mean by Inazuma 11? Is that a game? Or is that Genshin stuff? So at the end of the day, I am not sure whether I'm gonna get Sandroni or not. This is tough. This is real tough. This is tough.
Everyone says there's time.
Next station. I will probably have to make do with something like this for the next station if I'm not going to pull Sandroni.
I know. Present.
Nod-krai boss, Natlan boss, and Sandroni boss. This is Lali. Inazuma 11 is the anime about soccer. Ah, interesting. Quadon still got new seasons and games till now. A few weeks ago, they dropped a new gacha for mobile. Nice. Oh, so the Inazuma name has been used somewhere else too. I thought that's a very Genshin thing, but apparently I'm ignorant. Let's farm a little bit before we end the stream for the day. I think, yeah. I think the trailer has been properly hyping me for the Snezhnaya cast. There's a little bit some weird choice that we discussed at the end there, like not including Piero, and I'm gonna be real honest, a lot of characters in that trailer does not look that playable. Insanely laggy on phone. So something you can do on the website is because all the 5-star characters are technically the same. If you want Sarisa C0, Skirk C4, Skirk C5, Skirk C6, Odette C0, a stellar support, then technically you just have to input a 5-star character from C-1 to C4. And you don't have to input all the different names in here.
But unless one first cultivates the mind
from not having a character, a dummy 5-star character, C-1, C0, C1, C2, C3, C4, C5, actually, C5. That will approximate exactly what you need anyway. You don't have to type out Sarisa C0, Skirk C4, Skirk C5, Skirk C6, Odette C0, and some support C0, you can just do the other way. And maybe that reduces the lagging a little bit.
Light compels you. Go get it, maiden.
Lofty wisdom will show us the way.
Yeah. It helps a little bit, but the website is quite unoptimized, I'm aware. Especially if you input a lot of stuff in. Posted your Deltarune propaganda. Oh shit! Okay, am I about to get converted? Why I should play Deltarune? Okay. There was one picture.
The light shines bright. That I was roasting Pika in Discord. Alright, okay, I need to figure out something. Do I need to level this to 10? No. Do I need to level this to 10? Maybe. Do I need to level this to 10? Not really. Should I level this? This is already maxed. G and G. Do you want this? I am looking for something for me to spend my talent books on. That's basically it. Mawika is pretty much, yeah, she's ground. No. Yes, he's ground. That's fine. I don't need to crown her. She's ground. Yeah, it's all the same, to be honest. I guess I could technically go for this. I could technically get this to be leveled up more. I'll think about that later. Alright chat, I think that's gonna be the end of today's stream. Alright, let me look at chat real quick. How many primo would you think we get through Snezh? You saw a bit, the average for each region comes to around 80 to 90. I would be conservative. I think the average is around 70. pulls per patch. Actually, that's a different metric. My metric is 70 pulls per patch on average. If you have Welkin, that's gonna be closer to 90, and if you have both Welkin and Battle Pass, that's gonna be closer to 100. And what I use for my calculation is I do have Welkin Battle Pass, but I do not do every single thing in a patch. So I'm just gonna conservatively assume that I have 80 pulls per patch. That's my assumption for all my calculations thus far. And in my pooling decision, I was making a pooling decision up until 7.6 patch, so I did account for all the extra Primo Gems or pools that I may get from now until the end of 7.5. That was my process. Alright, chat, any more question? We got to end the stream. I'm gonna watch and rewatch the thing, because oh boy, new region. Yeah, have a good one, chat. We're gonna have a last minute station help either tomorrow or the day after tomorrow. It's a Saturday or Sunday. I'm gonna decide on that over the course of tomorrow. But we should have more time to yap about new characters, potential lore, and potential Sandroni values discussion before the end of the patch as well. So look forward to that. Until next time, chat. Bye bye. Here's music, melancholy or casual music to end the stream. Fitting, right? Going to a nation with no love. Goodbye, chat. Appreciate you.